Well, I wasn't intended to make another video, but things happen. This was a fun little game I had as Sona support. So I was one of the first to pick. I saw that my ADC was hovering Ezreal. Typically, I would like to go either Sona or Bard with Ezreal, because I don't usually like Ezreal as a ADC to support. This one did well. So, to my surprise, when I have a good ADC in lane, I will allow them and myself to dominate the lane. So, try and do a little cheeky bit of damage here at the beginning. Because it's in the same 5 seconds, I get the extra gold from first strike, or 0.5 second, whatever it is. 5 seconds, yeah, 0.5 second. Nothing much going on, just gonna poke them out. I'm really not a fan of ADCs, like I said, that over push the first wave. You don't get level 2 off the first wave, so when this ends up being pushed into their tower, when you do hit level 2, there's not really much you can capitalize upon. Now, granted, we're on Ezreal and Sona bot lane, so hitting level 2 is not going to give us a significant damage advantage, but we are doing very well at poking out this Soraka more than anything else. And that's what I'm trying to focus on, dodging her Qs and poking her out. That way she can't really use too much of her W for healing on the Kai'Sa. And so, just getting in there. My Ezreal does a pretty good job also of dodging those Qs. A lot of ADCs do not, and this is what makes the lane really rough, because none of our damage ends up sticking, because when you don't dodge the Soraka Qs, she just heals and passes that healing right along to her teammate for free. So you did eat out of that, which was great. I was like, oh, you're gonna give her a free heal. But no, he did it right. As long as we can just continue to punish them, which is what we're doing. Now, he did give that one. It's fine. It's 1 out of 3. So I'm fine with that. And eventually they're gonna land here and there. So she's doing them from max range. Soraka Qs really aren't that hard to dodge. Because the distance makes it drop slower, so the further away she has to cast it, the longer of a time you have to get out of it. And even at normal move speed, even if she drops it right on top of your head, you should have enough time, if you react fast enough, to walk out of her Q before it lands. So it's only when it's like right on top of her, like when she's in melee range and she drops it, it's almost instant. So just one thing you got to factor in with Soraka. It's not that big of a deal. A lot of ADCs don't, though. They, for whatever reason, don't pay attention to the Soraka Qs and continue to heal up the Soraka, and makes the lane basically unplayable. Right now, we are quite dominating. Unfortunately, I'll pull up the scoreboard here. Our top is already dead, and so is our Garen, our mid. So the Garen ends up pulling it out a little bit. Top gets a little dicey, and you'll see when that happens. Like I said, I just played this, so I'm quite familiar and fresh with what just happened. So unfortunately, I'm having to do it like this because I had a couple of interrupts during the recording session I was doing earlier. Just got back to lane. Showed our gold. We're a little up on the bot side. Not a huge amount, but enough. So I guess it's part of a component mostly each, but since we are both having to go with tier, it's not much of a component. I don't even have a fairy charm yet, so since she's full health and so is Kai'Sa, getting hit by Soraka Q doesn't really mean all that much right now. Yeah, I know right now we're probably drawing the attention of the jungler. We do have a ward out there. We're playing a little bit safe here. Ready to back up. good heal off, he gets a good flash off, and we're fine. We're sitting pretty despite the gank. It wasn't a good gank. Ezreal did have to flash to save himself, but I did not have to use my heal or flash or anything at all. So I'm just going to drag the minions around here to keep them from hitting the tower and being locked in. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot we can do right now with this dragon. He does leave a bit prematurely, I think, here, mainly because the wave will still crash in this state into the tower, so I want to thin it, but at the same token I see the Briar trying to mess with Dragon, and she just jumps over and steals it immediately. I'm like trying to now rush over here to be part of this. And Garen collapses, lots of flashes blown. We do get the Soraka and the Dragon. It is a tragedy for the enemy team right there. Ezreal's now get a chance to free farm. They have to back, and I will be able to safely back here in a moment. I just want to go and clear out vision. This is probably a little dicey me coming in here, but I do know that they ran and they were low life, so I felt secure in doing so. At this point, I know, nope, it's we need to crash this since cannon's coming. Let's get this in. Don't have much mana, but we'll make it work. I just want to, as soon as I hit that cannon, get in there and get out. Ezreal's playing with a little fire. He wants to get some plating. That's fine. There's not much they can do to lock him down, so it just kind of slows down tempo. At this point, I'm now got a Bandle Mirror for some extra mana regen to go with the tier. Ezreal's working to that Mana Moon. And overall, we're doing pretty good on components. We're up a little bit extra CS. I get a little dodge there. And we get a little bit more poke on them. And this is what this lane's going to be. It's just nothing but poke on them. As long as we dodge the Qs from Soraka and keep landing out the pokes, there's really not much they can do, unfortunately. With a good Ezreal and a good Sona here. Some more poking as they run away. Right in the cloaca. Just keep them poking. Keep them poking. Dodge those Soraka Qs. Eat a little bit of damage here. It's fine. So we'll sustain that back up. Ezreal missed the cannon. Unfortunately, I didn't have any stacks to help him out. So I was signaling that Soraka, I knew she got too close. She was dead. I didn't think I would actually kill her by myself. I was trying to poke, as you can see in the chat here, that I was saying I had my ult and my flash ready, and I was basically to go as soon as it came up. We both dodged the Kiana abilities here. Get those movements going, and yeah, that's as simple as it gets. I'm now 1-0-1 with the earliest Soraka kill that Garen had made, and I fell on Dragon. Unfortunately, Kayn has died a second time to the Vayne top. We get the plating. Should leave the wave neutral-ish. They'll push, but we have a cannon there, so we'll be slower so we can get back in. We now have some extra AP for movement speed. Home guards did change quite a bit of the strategy in this season. And Kayn about to die again, and he does so. Ezreal tosses out a ult, see if he can kill that Echo. Does not, but comes close. Just prepping the minions a little bit. Clearing out the wards so no one can teleport behind us. Actually, does anybody have teleport? Nope. Alright, so that's not a big deal either way. Let's just have it then. Just poking. There's really not a whole lot they can do in this instance at this point. Just we keep vision in the river. Make sure Kiana or Echo can't get on us. I'm actually surprised by the lack of... I dodged the Soraka Q again, but I'm surprised by the lack of ganks on the bot side from either jungler. Kiana's been bought a few times for cleanup, but we see the Echo coming and the Kiana coming and skedaddle. We know that the dragon's up, so they're looking to make a play on bot side for that dragon. So they cleared out my ward, so I am clearing out another one. Because I don't know where they're all at, so I have to leave that control ward where it's at. In the tri-brush, I see my team is pinging on that. There's not really much we can do at this point to help out. I'm going to just grab the plate here, because we can. Just force this a little bit. Unfortunately, there's not really... We've poked them down low, but they're now playing extra safe due to that fact. I see that they're chasing my Briar, and Briar is pinging for help, and I start moving along. She makes a good knockback. And then I see my Briar go in. And I'm going, oh no. Okay, that's fine. And my Ezra go in. I'm dodging everything as best I can. Kill the Kiana. Unfortunately, we don't kill them all. I mean, they were all so low that it was just amazing they didn't all die there. There's a lot of target priority issues there with that one. So that Soraka should have died after my ult landed on her, but Ezreal decided to go for someone else. That's fine. So I think Briar did die there, yeah. So unfortunately our top died yet again. It's 0-4-0. Garen is trying to help gank top. Let's go ahead and look at that. There's not much they can do. She just knocks him back and runs away. I think this time she also flashed as well. Garen's going back to mid. And I am doing the support thing with vision. See the scoreboard. Ezreal finally has this Triforce. I got my Echoes of Helia, and we are chilling right now. So trying to clear out vision for the dragon here. Dodge the Kaisa W. And dealing with vision. Having this blue buff that I got off the Kiana when I killed her earlier. Very, very nice. We don't have to draw attention to the dragon, which we don't, so we're just keeping them focused on bot lane here. Because if we move to dragon, I think they may have moved and everybody else would have collapsed. So this way Briar and Garen could sneak it, because I don't think they had vision of them. They weren't... I mean, they were pinging, but I don't think they were pinging. And the Briar does go top to help out the Kane who just died from Vayne. They do get a... give me a second. Let me continue. Sorry, kids distracting me yet again. This is partly why I don't have a chance to record these live. It's very, very distracting. So flash alt to try and get these kills, get the speed, and get the kill on the Sirach. She managed to heal the Kaisa at the last moment to prevent the double kill. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. See them all top side. Briar does get the Herald. They're still trying to play it out up there. It's not going too well for them. Unfortunately, the Kayn will die yet again. I rush as fast as I can to try and save this Briar. Just silver bolted down to death. And now they're trying to siege us. We're trying to let Garen do what Garen does in the side lane because no one's on top of him. They do have a dead Kiana. And Ezreal and I are doing a good job of clearing the wave and poking them out at the same time as best as we can. I'm now trying to rotate over to Garen. Looking to steal the blue from Kiana. She does, unfortunately. Smite it away. Saw the Briar come in, and I saw the Garen go in, and so now I'm trying to save him best as I can. Kiana flashes. I get my Q off with the Bloodsong proc. I think I'm dead here. Luckily, the creep block worked in my favor this time. Have to ult the Echo to get away. Unfortunately, it is what it is. At this point, I was hoping to get out. But Briar sticking around to clear some extra jungle. Ezreal's pushing mid, and top, unfortunately, has died yet again. Kayn is now 0, 7, and 1. He had the one assist earlier before the Briar died mid lane, so killing the Kiana, or by Herald. So, unfortunately, he's down by almost 4,000 gold. But our jungle has made up for almost the same amount, about 3,000 gold difference between the jungles, and I am severely up by about a good 2,500 gold. So is the Ezreal. We're now 4-0-4. Got 2 items, got Swifties, and really starting to take over the game. Just playing it safe, trying to stay away, make sure the Echo and the Kiana can't get on top of me. Very spooky here. Managed to get a slow on him. Run out the middle because I knew where he would drop his little stasis stun field, whatever that thing is called. I always forget, the chronosphere, sphere, whatever. You see them collapsing again on the Garen, so I'm trying to make my way over there. Managed to save that Garen real quick. Get a good ult off on the 2 chasing him. Get the, and we just kill all 4 of them that's there after saving the Garen. It was a good collapse. Good read I had right there to save the Garen and get us going. They're now on Dragon. I am typing a little bit. Give me a second. Hopefully the mic didn't pick up what the kids are doing. They're crying and fighting as they typically do. He's letting the camera go. Ezreal's just taking mid. You just do a little sieging and poking in mid for a bit. Not really much at this point. I do have a bounty. 450 is pretty big. 5-0 and 7. Working on that Moonstone manure. And again, Kayn still doesn't make it. He dies, and Garen is dead as well. Unfortunately. We're down 2 people right now. Not a big deal. I mean, the rest of us are so far ahead. Although the Garen is up on the Echo, so he's not very strong comparatively. He's still on 1 item, basically. Yeah, just the Dusk and Dawn item. Which is very strong on Echo. Don't get me wrong. They had to nerf it because he was ridiculously strong, and they nerfed him directly with that item. I'm going to go ahead and back and focus on us. Kayn teleports next to Vayne. He's probably, if I remember right, he's 0 and 8. He's going to die probably yet again here soon, if I remember right. I'm trying to get some vision, deep vision in the jungle. And I collapse again on this Vayne. Alter in good measure to make sure she doesn't get away. Doing my best here to keep this Briar alive. Unfortunately, she's wanting to go in. I see my Ezreal there. He's kind of not in the greatest spot either. Ezreal does have to flash, but at least he has a ways to get out. Trying to keep my Briar going. I'm healing. I'm using Summoner Heal. I'm having Diadem going. Slow her down, she can't get away, and we just walk right on through them. This is the power of a late game Sona with these items. There's not much they can do at this point to us. They're so far behind, even the Echo Kiana jumping on me probably won't kill me. So, my thought process here. Just staying on them. I was tempted to ult her right there. I should have. We probably would have killed her, but it's fine. Zero deaths so far from our bot lane. I'm signaling the Ezreal to let me take the blue. This is kind of a less than friendly action after what I've done for him in this game. He kind of takes it. Unfortunately, he doesn't share it the same way. Only the jungler can pick it up if somebody else kills it. With the new changes for the season, it doesn't go to the whole team. Or the 2 people that are there. Briar puts her ult in again and misses, but that's fine. Kayn manages to live the pick. Trying to set up now for Baron. Go back, get some wards, as well as complete the Moonstone and start on Dawn Core. I'm sitting on 3 items. Yeah, 3 items. A lot of my other team is not even on 3 items yet, except for the Briar. Trying to be shadow support here, so I don't get collapsed on. Unfortunately, while I was also waiting for my sweeper to cool down to get back up, so I can actually sweep the Baron pit. We're all pinging the dragons, and we know it's coming up here soon. So get a good ult on the Kai'Sa. Rock is just going to die now. The Ezreal did die here. Not much I can do to save him at that point. You do get the dragon. Ezra's first death, it's fine. Beyond the I'm trying to rush because I saw the ult and then I saw a Kane. I'm trying to save him. Managed to get up to save him. I'm like, nah, we got this, Echo. His ult is down. What is he gonna do? And slow him. He dead. .585 move speed. Through the Cloud Drake area, we do got Soul now. Just grabbing Baron. It's free after we just swept it earlier. I did. Going back to just purchase the idol, like, or whatever that thing is. The mono region healing, shielding power item. Really, at this point, I just want our team to play around me, but it's fine. I mean, not much they can do to get on top of me at this point either, so. Echo jumps on us. Like I said, there's not really much they can do. I am fairly tanky with all these health support items. Now I've got all the inhib towers down. Surprised she had vision on me there, but never. Kiana just gets instantly destroyed and deleted. Making sure vision is set up. Team is healed. Taking down the inhib here. Just rotating for the Q power cord as best as I can. Try to slow her if anybody jumped on us. Pick up the Ezreal to help out with that. I see they're moving over to me. Kane's going in for whatever reason and dies yet again. Get a kill on the Vayne. Very good kill by Ezreal there. Yeah, I got greedy for the Soraka kill over there. It's pretty nice. The flash ult. And, get out. If they try to flash after me to kill me, they're not going to catch me. This is actually kind of funny here. They all flash after me, too. But the 500 plus movement speed basically means they don't get a chance to touch me. Last leg of the game here. Briar does kill the Echo with her ult. I end up buying that Dawn Core. Sitting there at 648 movement speed. Yeah, I'm a little fast. With those home guards coming back into base. He still dies for the 11th time, and I'm just going to throw my taunts out as we end the game here, because there's nothing they can do. And that's the game with a 6-0-20 Sona. most skill participation, and that's how you stomp through a game like this with Sona support. Hope you guys enjoyed it. The game lets me stop the recording.